This is Bella's day out. We decided to come out in the front yard and let her listen to a story in the Bible about Noah and the ark. She's learned to sit up alone. She'll be 6 months old tomorrow. So here's her story. God tells Noah to build an ark. In the world outside Eden, Adam and his children lived a different life from the one God had planned for them in Eden. Even so, God didn't forget them and never stopped loving them, but more and more of the people forgot God and stopped loving him. After many years, God became very unhappy. The world was not as he wanted it to be. His people had become more and more evil. He decided to put an end to it all. The world needed a new beginning. God decided to send a huge flood to wash away everything that was bad. But there was a man called Noah who loved God. Noah and his family were good and kind, and God wanted to save them. So he gave Noah very careful instructions and told him to get ready for the flood. God told Noah to build an enormous boat called an ark. He told him to fill it with 2 of every kind of animal in the world. Noah told his neighbors what God was planning, but they all laughed at him because there was not a lake or sea for miles around. Noah ignored them and set to work on the ark. He worked hard for months and months. He built an ark so big that it was as high as the tallest tree. When the ark was finished, Noah gathered together all the creatures as God had told him. The line of animals went on and on, but soon they were all safely on board. Then Noah loaded the ark with enough food to last for a long time. As soon as Noah, his wife, and the rest of his family were safely on board with the animals, God shut the door firmly behind them. The flood. Then it began to rain slowly at first, then faster and harder. The rain beat down on earth like an enormous drum. Streams turned into rivers. Rivers flowed into seas. Soon all the seas joined together as one. The water spread and rose across God's earth until not even the tops of the highest mountains could be seen. All the people and animals drowned in the flood. It rained without stopping for 40 days and 40 nights. There was nothing to see but water. At last the rain stopped and the waters began to go down. Noah sent a raven to see if there was any dry land, but there wasn't. God's promise. Noah waited for 7 more days and then tried again. This time he sent a dove which returned carrying a bright new olive leaf in its beak. Noah knew that the water was going down and that plants and trees were growing again. Noah sent the dove out again 7 days later. It did not return. Now Noah knew the floods had completely gone and it was safe to leave the ark. Noah opened the doors of the enormous boat and all the animals went out onto dry land. God made Noah a promise. He promised that he would never again destroy the world. Whenever you see a rainbow in the sky, he said, remember my promise and know that I will keep it. Okay. I think that was pretty good, don't you? We done got a long ways. See, we read so far. God makes the world, God makes people, the first sin. Now we got to God tells Noah to build an ark, the flood, and God's promise. So I want you to always remember that God will never destroy the earth again with a flood. I know He sends hurricanes galore, and tornadoes and stuff like that. But never again will He destroy the earth with water. The next time He destroys the earth, it will be with fire. You want the bottle? Mama, open it. I don't think she wants that much. Are you having fun? La la aya, ala ala ala. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Cool. You lay on your stomach. It went away. Intended. What you laughing about? The ant didn't get away, did it? Hey, well, what? Bubble. She's saying hello to you, YouTube. She can't talk quite yet, but she's learning. This is her bottle. It's her blanket that she's sitting on. This right here. This is her Bible that she reads. 365 Bible stories and prayers. We're going to find a prayer to say. See. Here's the prayer. Okay, this is our first prayer. Okay. God made the world so broad and grand, filled with blessings from His hand. He made the sky so high and blue, and all the little children too. For this new morning and its light, for rest and shelter of the night. For every gift your goodness sends, we thank you, gracious Lord. And dear God, bless our nest as we cast and trawl. The ocean is deep and our ship is small. Bright in the morning, new as the day. When I wake to God, I say, good morning. Cool is the evening at close of day. Before I sleep to God, I say, good night. For the flowers that bloom about our feet, Father, we thank Thee for tender grass so fresh, so sweet. Father, we thank Thee for the bird and hum of bee, for all the things fair we hear.